you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe so you'll be notified of all future uploads. And check the description box below the video for important links and information. How you doing, guys? This is Eric from RuleTheWasteland.com, RuleTheWastelandStore.com. This video is about one of the best alternatives to bleach for purifying water in any sort of disaster or survival scenario, particularly any long-term one. And obviously, some of you probably know already that when it comes to survival, water is extremely important. We have to have quite a bit of water, and it has to have no impurities or no diseases of any kind. And in major disaster scenarios, even localized, weather-related, hurricanes, things like that, pure water is one of the most important things. And contaminated water causes a lot of issues in many disaster scenarios across the world. Contaminated water is one of the biggest problems, especially long-term or moderate to long-term. And you have a couple options. Actually, there's many options when it comes to purifying water. I'm not going to get into all of them. But one of the ones that is particularly useful and easy to use, and so a lot of preppers and survival-minded people will opt for, is just regular bleach. Super easy, super cheap. This thing is only $1.88, I think, for this about a half a gallon, not quite a half gallon. Yeah, I guess half gallon. And it's even cheaper if you buy a whole gallon. And it only takes about 8 drops to purify a gallon of water with regular store-bought unscented bleach. Can be the generic, obviously, like this. Cheap as possible is better. And there's nothing wrong with that. The problem is that there is not an indefinite shelf life when it comes to bleach, and it can take up quite a bit of space, but obviously 8 drops to do a gallon. This will purify a lot of water, but the time frame is more of a problem for those of us who want to be able to stash any sort of supplies away, not have to worry about it for 10, 15, 20 years, or maybe even more. And bleach just doesn't maintain its potency for that amount of time. In fact, a lot of people say that it loses quite a bit of its potency after as little as 6 months just sitting there on the shelf. So that can be a big problem. Obviously, at $1.88 or less than $3 for an entire gallon, we're getting a fresh gallon of bleach every 3 to 4 months. Definitely doable, but it also requires a little bit of tracking or planning as well. And if some sort of disaster scenario occurs at the end of a 6-month period before you bought your fresh gallon of bleach, then you're going to go into whatever this event is having already old bleach. So if it's something super serious and lasts months, if not years, then you might not have enough water purification capabilities. So what I recommend, which is pretty much just as cheap when it comes down to the amount of water that can be purified, but also much easier to store, it stores basically indefinitely because it's a dry good, is calcium hypochlorite. You can get it in a granulated powdered solution in a lot of places, and it works pretty much the same way. You'll use a certain amount of this, which I printed out the instructions and put on the back of this vial for myself, so I don't have to try and memorize it. You should always have information like that printed out, not try to, not need to go online or something for stuff like that for obvious reasons. But you basically make a chlorine solution and then use that just like you would with bleach. So with the calcium hypochlorite, the EPA actually recommends that you dissolve approximately 1/4 of an ounce into 2 gallons of water, and that will produce a stock chlorine solution. And then to disinfect water, you add the chlorine solution for basically 1 part of the chlorine solution to 100 parts of water. So I did the math on that and figured out exactly how many ounces you would need to do various amounts of water. And basically something like, I think 1 pound like this is a 1 pound container. Sorry, my lights are bugging out and flashing on me. But this 1 pound container, I think, does something like 13,000 gallons, something crazy. I don't remember what the exact figure was, but it does a lot. And it takes up a lot less space than even a half gallon of bleach, while having an indefinite storage capability, and has the same effect of purifying water. So super good. I will go ahead and put the link to this particular one that I bought on Amazon. You don't have to get that one. You can get any of the stuff that's just basically pure calcium hypochlorite. What I will also post a link to is on my Rule of the Wasteland blog. I went ahead and made a I think it's a PDF file of the little labels, and they're the right size as well for that particular one that I will link in the description. So you can just purchase that if you want, and then go ahead and print out these you can print them out on label paper and stick them right on there, or you can just do what I did and cover it with tape, which I do recommend too because it will be more waterproof then. Even if you do use the labels, I would go ahead and just wrap it over with some clear tape. And then now you have some little bottles like this that you can set around, you can throw in your car, and you have the instructions on how to use it right there. So even if 15, 20 years down the road, something bad finally happens and you're in a situation where you have to purify water, you have something you know is going to work, you know it's going to maintain its potency, and you also have the instructions on each little jar. I think I have a couple jars up here you can see. And they all each have the instructions on here, and I also have the instructions printed out as part of my normal just off the grid kind of, off the internet storage of survival information, so which I recommend for everybody. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys have stored any calcium hypochlorite, if you've used it before, and if you've attached the instructions to it like I did. That helps me to know that I have that information, because you're not always going to be able to just remember all this stuff. And also, it allows someone else to be able to use it if you're incapacitated or something like that. Thanks for watching, and don't forget you can support yourself and this channel by checking out rulethewastelandstore.com, where we have an ever-increasing amount of survival and preparedness gear, including one of the best survival fishing kits on the market.